It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And the nightcap to a busy Sunday is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves him with 3rd and short. Stafford from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Dax Hill up for the stop. From the 27. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Offense in the hurry up here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punt it away again. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this one to Andrews. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Walker hauls it in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Allen now on 1st down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Hits his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here. From the red zone now. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Ravens push their lead to 21-zip already. Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
22.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Stafford now on first down. Claypool hauls it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down. To throw, Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, here's Stafford. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has the LA touchdown. The Rams take a small chunk off that lead. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Now Allen. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He's got Andrews. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's second down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Again, Allen to the air. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He breaks the tackle. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Mitchell again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
On 1st down, Allen. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Taking a shot deep down the field. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
50-50, big 20.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Big 20. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense, and in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams get it back to a 14-point game. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Allen on third and short. He puts everything behind this one. Big gain downfield. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird?
Ooh.
In the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Gets this one to Watson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Now Stafford again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And the Rams will be loving their field position they have to begin this drive. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 now. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Pass complete to Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. No return on that punt. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. One last play before the break.
40 gun! 40 gun!
Throwing it just before halftime. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 21.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Set. Moving ahead.
Claypool hauls it in. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
53. Ready. 0.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down.
Real life, 22. Set.
They pick the handoff now. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Stafford to throw again on second. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. To the house, touchdown, LA! The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in, that higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Allen. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense up to the line fast. On fourth down, Allen gets this one to Andrews. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stafford now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So second down coming up. Now Stafford to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Stafford now on 1st down. We've got a screen to the running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 47. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Boy, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
22.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Has the connection to Ridley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To the air again, Allen. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, give me radar. Alert!
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Launches one deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Marcus Williams has it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They can probably coast the rest of the way. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing now on first down, Allen. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Allen. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, Allen. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Again, Allen to the air. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Opportunity here for this defense if they can make this stop on third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Ravens put up even more points in a win. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Bass now to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
59.
From the 34. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marcus Williams has it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead. Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol. Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Hey. 50-50.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Give now to the running back. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Stafford from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Cardi now for the PAT. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10. Here's Allen. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Rams get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's 2nd down. Stafford. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. They kick the running back in motion. One final shot here. And this is going to result in a safety. Give them 2 points and the ball. Now, we can't even pretend to be surprised at this point, Brock. They've been playing such a great game, and that safety joining an impressive list of big plays that they have had.
Yeah, this lead has been built on so many different types of plays. Kate, why not add a safety to the mix as well?
Put 2 on the board. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Allen now on first down. He's loaded another one up. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Rams will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.